How Employers and Drug Addicts Can Help Each Other by Danielle Stoffer. Close your eyes. Imagine we live in a world where we can all openly admit our struggles with no judgment. Now open your eyes. It's unrealistic, isn't it? Especially if you're a drug addict. What is an addict? An addict is a person with a disease, an impulsive addiction. In this case, we're talking about a drug addiction. There are many different addictions. There are addictions to drugs, alcohol, stealing, gambling, and the list goes on. What is an addict? Well, an addict is a broken person like you, a broken person like me. You see, we're all broken. None of us are without sin. What is an addict? An addict is a person who needs your help. You see, I believe that humans, all of us, we are meant for helping. See, many of our struggles, they cannot be overcome on our own. We need someone to help us with these struggles so that we can get through them. So, today, we're going to review how addicts help employers, how employers help addicts, and then we're going to remind you that addicts are human. So addicts help employers. You may wonder how. How do addicts help my employer? Well, addicts are going to help employers fill open positions. It is hard to keep employers. There are many open positions. Did you know that there are many people looking for work? There are actually 6.5 million people looking for work, approximately. Did you know that there are many unfilled jobs? There are approximately 7.6 million unfilled jobs. Many people looking, many unfilled jobs, but that is 1 million gap there. How do you fill that 1 million gap? There are too many jobs and not enough people looking. Well, my thought is, let's keep the people that are already in those jobs. Let's not get rid of the people who are in the jobs and maybe are struggling with something. Let's find a way to keep them. Find a way to keep their jobs, even if they do fail their drug screens. Addicts help employers. How? Well, addicts help employers keep dedicated workers. It is difficult to find a good worker. If you've ever done a job interview, you've been the employer doing the interview, it is hard to find a good employee. So when you do the interview, you find someone you think they're perfect for this job, and then they do the drug test and they fail it. Very disappointing. What do? Well, see, there are good applicants that failed drug screens. There are good employees that fail drug screens. What do? Do you just throw them all to the side, not hire any of them? You just count them all as wasted employees? You see, there's a high percentage of employees that do drugs, even do drugs on the job. Does that mean that they're bad employees? Does that mean that you can't hire them, that they can't work for you? I guess that's a decision you're going to have to make, because there are many options that you have. You may not have known it, but employers can help addicts. There's actually one company in particular that I found that is already doing this. You see, they're called Belden Electric Wire Company. They're actually based in Richmond, Indiana, and they're already helping addicts. They're helping applicants that are addicts, and they're helping employees that are addicts. You may wonder, how are they doing this? Well, if you apply to Belden Electric and you fail their drug screen, they don't toss you to the side. They don't say, no, thank you. They actually enroll you in a drug treatment program. And that's not it. Then they offer you a job. Now, it may not be the best job, but they do offer you a job while you're in the treatment program. If you're already an employee of Belden and you come to them and you say, I am struggling, I am having trouble with a drug addiction, again, they will enroll you in their drug treatment program. They don't fire you. They don't give you a 90-day notice. They don't do any of those things. They help you as humans, are supposed to help each other. So, how can employers help addicts? You can do what Belden's doing. You can offer a drug treatment program right there in your business. How long do these last? Well, some last 1 month, some last 4, anywhere 1 to 4 months of drug treatment for your employees. What else can employers do to help the addicts? They can pay for the drug treatment program. Again, what else can employers do to help the addicts? You can keep them as employees. You can actually offer the treatment programs to the addicts. Those are things you can do for the addicts as an employer. What can employers do for addicts? Well, you can allow them to work during and through the treatment, allow them to keep their jobs after the treatment. Don't fire them. They fail a drug screen, don't fire them. What can an employer do for an addict? Let them keep their job, because what is a job? For many people, their job is their purpose. It's the reason for getting up in the morning. See, we all want a purpose in life. Our purpose may be different for each and every one of us, but for some, our purpose, getting up, our reason for getting up in the morning is to get up, get ready, and go to work every day. Gives us something to do, gives us something to look forward to. As an employer, do you want to be the one to take that away from somebody? I don't think so. Keep their jobs, offer them a job. An addict has to have something to look forward to, something to stay busy with during the day. As an employer, what more can you do for an addict? You can give them a place where they can be open about their addiction. No hiding, no keeping it a secret, no having to pretend that there's not a problem. Can you imagine being able to be open about all your mistakes? Being able to go to work and be open and say, hey, I just want you to know I have a problem, and you're okay with that? You want to help me? That doesn't happen very often, but it would make me want to come to work. I would want to work for an employer that accepted me just how I was, that wanted to help me if I had a problem. How can employers help addicts? Who accept them for who they are, who help them right where they are. And now on to my third point. Addicts are human. Addicts are like you and me. You see, everyone makes mistakes. Some are big, some are small. All kinds of mistakes. None of us are without sin. We all make mistakes. What do we do when we make mistakes? We acknowledge that we made a mistake and we move on. So if I'm a drug addict and I have made the decision to do drugs, now I can't get away from it. I need to acknowledge that and find a way to get through it and move on. If my employer will help me acknowledge it, allow me to keep my job, and then help me move on, how great would that be? Because see, like I said, we all have problems. We all have issues. We all want somebody to help us work through them. See, addicts are human. We all want to succeed. We all want to make good in our life. We all want to do good and succeed. We all want a second chance. See, addicts are human. Addicts, they're our family. I'm sure you know an addict. Is it in your family, your mom, your dad, your sibling, aunt, your uncle, somebody in your family? You know an addict. Addicts are our friends. They either had a past addiction or they have one now and they're struggling. Addicts are our neighbors. Look around. There is an addict. Addicts are our co-workers. Let's help them through this. My challenge to you is to be a helper. As humans, we are called to be helpers. You see, addicts, they can help employers. Addicts can help employers fill positions. They can help them keep dedicated employees. And employers, they can help addicts. Employers can help addicts get through a drug treatment program. Employers can help addicts have a purpose. And see, you and me, we can help also. We can help employers, we can help addicts, we can help anyone we want to, because humans are meant for helping.